You wake up. Yes, wake up. Not tomorrow, not someday, but today. Too many of us are living as if we have unlimited time. We move through life half asleep, scrolling, waiting, wishing, and all the while our dreams, our potential, and our greatness slip away. I want to ask you something. When was the last time you felt truly alive? When was the last time you woke up in the morning with fire in your heart, knowing you were stepping closer to the life you've always wanted? For most, the answer is silence, and that silence is the problem. This moment, right here, right now, is a wake-up call. Life is not patient. It will not wait for you to be ready. Every single day you hesitate, every single day you live on autopilot, you're handing away opportunities that will never return. And I promise you this, by the time you reach the end of this speech, you will see clearly that your excuses, your fears, and your comfort zone are the only things standing between you and the life you deserve. So stay with me. Listen closely. Listen closely. Because if you allow these words to truly sink in, they can change the way you wake up tomorrow morning, the way you take action, the way you own your life. This is not just another speech. It's a call to rise, to move, to transform. Wake up, because your future is waiting. When I say wake up to your potential, I mean opening your eyes to what you're truly capable of, not just what you've been told you can do. So many people live their lives trapped in a box created by others' opinions, past failures, or temporary setbacks. But potential isn't defined by where you are right now. It's defined by what you choose to believe about yourself and what you're willing to work for. Deep down, you already know there is more inside you than the life you're currently living. There are dreams you've silenced, ideas you've buried, and goals you've convinced yourself are too far away. But the truth is, they're not too far. They're waiting for you to wake up. The difference between those who achieve extraordinary success and those who settle is not talent. It's awareness. It's realizing that you already have within you the strength, the courage, and the drive to create a life that feels alive, not just one that looks acceptable from the outside. But here's the challenge. Most people are sleepwalking through life, doing just enough to get by, never daring to demand more of themselves. That's why they stay stuck. And that's why so many never discover how powerful they really are. I want you to think about this. What would happen if you gave everything inside of you, every ounce of energy, every bit of focus, every single day? What would your life look like if you stopped underestimating yourself and started waking up with the certainty that you were made for more? Your potential is not a distant dream. It's a choice you make every single morning. To rise, to stretch yourself, to push beyond what feels comfortable, and to refuse to accept mediocrity as your destiny. And the moment you wake up to that truth, everything begins to shift. Opportunities you couldn't see before become clear. Strength you didn't believe you had suddenly appears. Confidence begins to grow because you're no longer waiting for permission. You're moving, you're acting, you're claiming what's already yours. Your potential has always been there. The only question is, are you finally ready to wake up and live it? Excuses are the most dangerous comfort zone you can ever fall into. They sound harmless at first, like whispers in your mind telling you it's not the right time, you're not ready, or you don't have what it takes. And little by little, those whispers become chains holding you down, keeping you stuck in the same place year after year. The truth is, excuses feel safe because they protect you from failure, but in reality, they rob you of growth. Every time you choose an excuse over action, you're trading your future for your comfort. Think about how often we justify our lack of progress. We blame our circumstances, our environment, our resources, even other people. But let me tell you something. Successful people live in the same world as everyone else. They face challenges, obstacles, and setbacks, but what they refuse to do is hide behind reasons. They replace excuses with responsibility. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They create the moment, and that's the difference between staying average and rising to greatness. We all have stories we tell ourselves to explain why we can't move forward. I don't have enough time. I don't have the right connections. I don't know where to start. Those stories are lies that keep you comfortable while stealing your chance to grow. Because the truth is, if you want something badly enough, you will find the time, you will build the connections, and you will learn what you need to know. The problem isn't a lack of resources, it's a lack of resolve. Imagine where your life would be if you stopped giving power to those excuses and started owning your decisions. Imagine how far you could go if every time you felt the urge to justify your inaction, you chose to act anyway. Excuses cannot build your dreams. They can only destroy them. And once you understand that, once you wake up from the lies you've been telling yourself, nothing will ever hold you back again. So the next time an excuse rises in your mind, stop and ask yourself, do I want comfort or do I want change? Because you can't have both. You can't have both. Dreams without action are nothing more than fantasies, and too many people spend their entire lives trapped in that illusion. They talk about what they want. They imagine what it would feel like. They plan endlessly in their minds, but they never take the steps to bring it to life. Waking up means moving, even when you don't have all the answers, even when the path is unclear, even when the odds are stacked against you. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be, and until you step onto that bridge, your dreams will never cross into reality. The truth is, waiting for the perfect moment is the greatest mistake anyone can make. There is no perfect moment. There will always be reasons to wait, distractions to hold you back, or fear convincing you to stay put. But those who succeed aren't the ones who wait until they feel ready. They are the ones who take imperfect steps forward, learning and growing as they go. Every small action compounds. Every decision to push forward creates momentum. And momentum is powerful. It turns hesitation into progress, and progress into unstoppable movement. Think about it. No great achievement ever came from standing still. Every success story is built on a foundation of consistent effort, not sudden luck. The world rewards the doers, not the dreamers. You can have the biggest vision, the boldest goals, the strongest desire, but without action, they remain locked in your imagination. The only way to unlock them is to start today, now, with what you have, where you are. You are. The beauty of action is that it creates clarity. The moment you begin, the fog starts to lift. Opportunities appear, lessons reveal themselves, and your confidence grows stronger with each step. You stop overthinking and start experiencing. You stop doubting and start becoming. And before you know it, what once felt impossible becomes your new reality. So stop waiting. Stop wishing and stop promising yourself that someday will come. Your life changes when you move. Your dreams come alive when you act, and the time to act is always now. No one is coming to rescue you. No one is going to hand you the life you dream about. Too often, people wait for someone else to open the door, give them the opportunity, or show them the way. But the harsh truth is this: your life is entirely your responsibility. Responsibility. The moment you accept that, the moment you stop pointing fingers at circumstances, luck, or people, you begin to step into real power. Ownership means understanding that everything you do, every choice you make, is shaping your future, for better or for worse. It's easy to believe that success is about external factors, the right timing, the right connections, the right environment, but history proves otherwise. Some of the most successful people started with nothing, surrounded by doubt, even facing impossible odds. What separated them from the rest wasn't privilege, it was ownership. They decided that if it was going to happen, it was up to them. That decision changes everything. Because when you own your life, you stop waiting and start creating. Think about how much time is lost blaming others or waiting for conditions to be perfect. You don't control the economy, you don't control setbacks, and you don't control how others treat you. But you do control how you respond, how you show up, and how much effort you are willing to put in. Owning your life means refusing to let excuses, doubts, or obstacles define you. It means deciding that nothing outside of you has the power to stop you unless you allow it. When you take ownership, failure becomes a lesson instead of a prison. Setbacks become fuel instead of roadblocks. Challenges become opportunities to grow stronger. You stop living reactively and start living intentionally. And that shift is what separates the average from the unstoppable. So stop waiting for permission. Stop expecting someone else to make the call for your future. Your success, your happiness, your destiny. It's all in your hands. The day you choose to own your life fully is the day you truly wake up.